So who are you voting for and why? You just want to be honest.
I'm going to cast my vote for Barack Obama because he best represents my views, which is what we're looking for in politicians, right? One thing that's important to me is that he is savvy, technologically savvy. He knows how to use a computer and about internet. And what
Okay. All right, Buck, who are you voting for and why?
Well, I was also thinking about casting my vote for Obama, but I'm not so sure anymore, I guess. You know, the more I watch Barack Obama through the race, the more I sort of see him changing from the person I saw at the beginning who was sort of like the, you know, basically he seemed like a person who was honest and understanding, and he sort of changed now that we've gotten into the official race, and he almost seems a little bit too maneuvery. So I was thinking about voting for him, but I'm not. But I also don't like John McCain. I think that he doesn't have a basis in the common person. And especially as a Christian, I mean, I saw Mike Huckabee as someone I wanted to vote for, but I don't see the same, like, strong religious background in John McCain. So I'm not exactly sure who I want to vote for. Maybe third party, but I know that neither of the two appeal to me anymore.
Okay. How about you, Austin?
I'm still trying to decide. I guess I kind of go with Buck a little bit in that I guess it's always going to turn out that neither of them seems perfect. Like, I have a hard time deciding between the two, I guess, because I like Obama's stance on some of the economic movements, and I agree that John McCain, although he has experience, he doesn't, the age is sort of, I feel like Obama would be more in tune with what my generation would be needing or wanting.
And if you don't want to choose between two evils, I mean, go third party, you know? But I feel like maybe it's important to maybe compromise a little.
Do not vote for Barack Obama. But the thing about it is, I'm voting for him. Because right now we need a Democrat. Because the economy is not well.
I think everybody should vote for Barack Obama because the Republicans already messed up.
Oh no, I've lived there before.
John McCain's gonna die
in
the first month of being president, and then we're gonna have a crazy white woman from Alaska in the White House, riding up there on a sled dog.
Obama is a radical.
Music? Obama is a radical, and I like it.
You cannot be Christian Reformed and be Republican.
Democrats like to share.
Yeah. Because just because a man cheats on a woman, does not mean he loves that woman any less. It's just nature.
How the hell did we get onto this?
Go away.
You can't be in this picture. You're a Republican.
Matt, who are you going to vote for or not vote for?
I might vote for Bob Barr.
Bob Barr?
Third party Libertarian candidate.
Really?
I'm not sure about it because it's kind of sketchy, but I'm definitely not voting for McCain or Obama.
And Joe, who are you voting for and why?
I'm probably going for more of a Obama ticket myself. Not really a fan of either candidate. I never am. I was gonna go with good Ron Paul if he made it, you know, but he's not. He's a good libertarian candidate, and that's more what I believe in. It's a smaller government. But yeah,
smaller government, but you're for Obama? That's interesting.
Well, you know, I just want the Republicans out of office right now. One of the lesser evils makes it.
I'm not really sure who I'm going to vote for yet. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of NPR lately to kind of figure it out, but leaning more towards Obama, I suppose, just because, I don't know, McCain just, he seems like he knows, they both seem like they know what they're doing. They both seem like they at least can pretend to know what they're doing a little better than our current president. Because our current president, you just look at him and you know that something going on upstairs and someone else doing something else.
I don't know what to tell you, truth be told. I don't know, politics and all of that has never been, I guess, rather disgusted by it. I mean, I don't...
What disgusts you about it?
What was that?
What disgusts you about it?
Just really, I don't know about, you know, straight out lies, more half-truths, I suppose,
which is still a lie.
Well, it's worse than a lie in some ways. And then, you know, the struggle I have with it is that's, you know, that's really no excuse at all to not be a part of it.
Are you gonna vote?
What was that? I'm not even registered.
Well, I plan on voting for Barack Obama.
Okay.
I've heard some of
McCain's views, and they sound a little bit too much like Bush. And
I'm gonna vote for Barack Obama. It's because I feel that he has a more progressive kind of attitude.
Progressive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like, you know, McCain is gonna just do a lot of the same things that's going on now. I don't really see him. I mean, there are things that he says about like positive reform and things that he's talking about, like, but I feel like Barack Obama has a I guess more youthful outlook on, you know, what's going to be happening in the future.
Actually not voting. I'm not just voting for the sake of not voting, I'm actually registered to vote. But specifically registered to vote for the sake of not voting. If you believe in dreaming about something beyond just the way we're doing things currently, and you want to do stuff a new way, and that's beyond partisanship or beyond democracy, then I feel like you have to at least be registered and then choose not to vote, because otherwise you're just lazy.
Okay, who are you voting for and why?
Obama.
Why?
I disapprove of the last 8 years. I'm not a fan of Bush. I do think that the government should have a strong hand in regulation of our economy. I understand that's more of a socialist view. To be fair, I separate my personal beliefs from my political beliefs. I would never want my own child to be aborted. I wouldn't. That being said, I would never take that choice away from another person. That's a personal choice to be made by every individual woman.
What are your thoughts about partial birth abortion then?
Partial birth abortion?
Yeah. Do you understand what it is?
I understand what it is, yeah. It's not a person yet.
What's that?
It's not a person.
Even though they pulled everything but the head out of the body and then stab it in the head.
Yep.
And suck the brains out.
Yep.
It's not
so wait, if the mother,
it's not a person yet.
If the mother is adultery wrong?
No.
Adultery's not wrong?
No.
Did you win?
Who are you voting for and why?
McCain.
How about you? Who are you voting for?
I'm gonna vote McCain.
And why?
I feel him actually as a stronger leader.
Who are you voting for and why?
Obama.
Okay. And why?
Why? Because for the last 8 years, the economy with George Bush, with the war in Iraq, it's just.
Just want to change.
I want to change. Yeah.
Voting for John McCain. Why? Because
you look like a young John McCain.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Not because I believe John McCain is going to be the answer, but I believe because Barack Obama isn't the answer. My number one reason is because of his partial birth abortion stance, which I think is ridiculous, if you ask me.
I would agree.
Killing a child with their head half out. Not only that, but if a child comes half out and they try to kill it and it doesn't kill it, they pull it out. They birth the child fully and it's still alive, still breathing, still half there. But the nurses, the doctors can't do anything for that child. They have to let it just die. That is sick and wrong. That's the number one reason. There's all kinds of Bill Ayers, Freddie Mac. That's ridiculous. That's just part of it. I mean, come on.
Dana, who are you voting for and why?
I'm going to exercise my right not to vote because this election has no answer. Joe Biden he's a funny guy, though.
America that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. Dishonest, not loyal, integrity out the window.
So do you think he would make a good candidate?
Easy. If Barack Obama is he's gonna win the election. I mean, it's gonna happen. If he can do it, Joe Blow on the street can do it. Well, there was a town hall meeting with Obama where a woman got up. She's a female nurse. She worked in an abortion clinic. A child was partially, aborted, put into the room or whatever where they go to be sent off, and the child was still alive. Well, they're legally not allowed to touch the child. The child has to be left alone. She went to the child, grabbed the child, and rocked the child for an hour while the child suffered for breath and died. She told this story to Barack Obama in this town hall meeting. It was like, how can you stand there and be like, that's acceptable? And he said, straight up said, I cannot take that right away from a woman. The child's out of the frickin' woman's body.
That's murder.
Well, come.